Okay, so in today's class, I literally want to take you on a simple strategy that has worked for me, and it's definitely going to work for you. It's very, very simple and understandable. So, and number one thing you want to do is when you want to use the strategy, you want to identify your markets. You understand? You want to identify your markets. You want to identify your market, which is number one. You want to identify your peer. Identify your peer. Identify your peer. So basically, this thing works for um, Forex peers. You get this strategy I'm about to teach you works for Forex peers. So before I proceed, I would definitely love you to support by either following my account or subscribing to my YouTube channel. So okay, let's proceed on that. So like I said, this strategy works mostly on Forex space, and you should be aware of that. I won't advise you use it on gold. The other strategy I use on gold, but mostly this strategy works on Forex space. And in a market whereby this strategy works the most is on trending markets. It's on trending markets. It's on trending markets. It works perfectly on trending markets. So what do I mean by trending markets? When you see something like this, it creates a lower high to continue the trend. Sorry, it continues the trend. It creates another lower high. It continues the trend. So in most cases, some of you will want to do something like, oh, okay, or because it's on a ranging market, you just want to follow the trend in that moment, maybe selling or something. Yes, truly you can sell. So in a moment whereby you figured out two lower highs in a trending market, you want to be very, very observant. You want to be very, very observant. If it's still creating one, then you can take a sell in this zone and pull it down over here. Your TP set it around. Just go short. You understand? Just go short. Just go short sometimes. Or if it's the beginning of the trending market, you can go long. I hope you understand what I'm saying. You can go long. Now, in most cases, the moment you get on the chart and you see that the chart has created this, you want to figure out the lower highs in the chart first. You see something like 1, 2, 3 lower highs. Don't just jump on a trade. You want to be very, very observant rather. Don't jump on a trend. And why I'm saying that is because in this period there can be a change of power. And I'll show you what I mean by that. There can be a change of power, and if you go on the wrong side, you can definitely lose your account totally. You understand? So you want to be very, very conversant about that, not jumping into the market. So you want to wait for what I call break of structure. And when I mean break of structure, you want to wait for something like the but before you proceed on your break of structure, there's what I call the overall trend line. So this strategy is using the overall trend line. You need to use your overall trend line. So when you're on a ranging market, a trending market like this, you want to use your overall trend line to figure out the next move, which is this. You meant to use your overall trend line like this. Sorry. You meant to use your overall trend line like this. In most cases, this first eye used to be it overshadows the remaining lower eye. So you want to use your trend line by using what I call overall trend. You want to use it to figure out what the trend is still doing. Is it still respecting that trend? So now let me tell you this: the moment you're up on a trending market, use your trend line as an overall trend. So in this area where it creates a first higher low, or lower high rather, a first lower high, you want to see if it's still respecting this trend line. If it's still respecting the trend line, now you can take a sell in this zone. You can take a sell in this zone. Perfect. You can take a sell in this zone. But the moment you're up on a trending market and you see that it has created three head of lower highs, please be conscious. Don't just jump on the trend. Trust me, don't just jump on the trend. Number one thing you want to do is you want to identify a break of structure. Most times it will even create four, but don't, when you see three head of lower highs, don't just jump on the market. You understand? You want to wait for something I call the break of structure, which is simple, very simple. Like I said, this strategy is simple, which is, this is what it means. A break of structure which will happen like this. You can see it will disrespect this overall trend. It will disrespect this overall trend. The moment it disrespect that overall trend, don't also take a buy in this zone. Don't just jump on buy because of it disrespected the overall trend and you want to jump on buy. No, don't just jump on buy, because if you jump on buy, you may absolutely lose your accounts. When you see a chart disrespect a trending line, a trending chart rather, it disrespect the trending chart like this, you get, this is disrespect. I call it disrespect. This is disrespect, which is also breakout. When you see a breakout like this, you want to wait for a proper retracement, and that is why I said this strategy is very simple. So what this strategy simply embodies is, you want to wait for a proper retracement, which is something that will create something like this. A proper retracement that will create a very strong support. You want to wait for a proper retracement that will create a strong support. Also, you can use this. Also, you can use the last lower high to figure this out. So the moment you see a disrespect of trend like this, you can also use your trend line to do something like this. This is also a breakout. This is perfectly a breakout. You understand? This is also a breakout. But don't also take a buy in that area. You want to wait. You want to wait very perfectly for it to create a strong support for you before you take a buy. So what it simply means is, the bears has pulled it down to this area. They've pulled it down to this zone, you can see, and the bulls are trying to gather momentum and they are trying to break out the power of the bears in a simple form. You understand? So like I said, when you use your overall trend line and you see a disrespect like this, also check the last lower highs and also search for this breakout too. So the moment you see this kind of break of structure, you want to wait patiently for a retracement, which will create a solid support for you, which is definitely something like this. Sometimes it can break below a little, but this is still a support. It's different from this. It's different from this. I hope you understand. It's different from this. It's different from this. You get it, different from this. So you want to wait for a solid support. This is a good support too, but sometimes it will even create a very strong support that will give you something like this. This is a very strong support. So the moment you see a strong support like this, you want to wait for the next candle confirmation and take a buy. So most times the market will just do something like this, boom. That's it. Very simple. Most times that's what the market will do. Or sometimes it breaks a little bit, and boom. I hope you understand that. It breaks a little bit and boom. But this is still a valid support. You can see this is still a valid support. You get, it's still a valid support. But in most times, if market doesn't create this support, if market doesn't create this valid support, Market doesn't create this value support, and market do something like this. Market does something like this. Now, automatically, the market is still trending. This shows that the boost came in, but their power was not enough to put the market up. You understand? So what the market will want to do is the market will use the previous support to create a resistance like this. Sorry, like this, to go like this and continue its trend. You understand? Very simple. So in most times, if you see something like this, you want to wait for a good confirmation. Most time the market will use this previous support to create a quality resistance. You understand? That's another one. You should take that, note that, and put it on your at the back of your mind so that it won't get lost. But most times, what this main strategy I'm teaching here is this: the market will create a good support for you. So the moment you see the market create this good support, now you want to use the next confirmation candle. Sometimes you use Fibonacci. I'll teach you that in the next video. There's a strategy you use Fibonacci retracement to do this confirming your entry. So the moment you see something like this, boom, it creates a solid support. You wait for the next good confirmation. Is either it creates an engulfing bar or something. The market goes like this. Sorry, the market goes like this. This is what I mean. The market goes like this. Boom. Simple. Okay, let's go to the chart now so you understand what I simply mean by that. Okay, let's go to the chart. Let's see if we can see anything. Like I said, this mostly works for Forex pairs. It mostly works for Forex pairs. You get, it works for Forex pairs the most. So let's search for one Forex pair. Let's search for one Forex pair. I don't know what's, I guess the network or something. Let's search for one Forex pair. Okay, good, it has loaded up. So let's search for one Forex pair and see this strategy on the charts. So like I said, it's a very, very simple strategy you can use to be profitable in the market. Okay, so let's search for one Forex pair. GBP. Okay, let's use GBP USD. Let's use GBP USD. And if you are using this strategy, use it in either the 1 hour time frame or the 30 minutes time frame. Good. So when you get on the 1 hour time frame, the 30 minutes and the 1 hour is very, very similar. So when you get on the 1 hour time frame, this is it. This is it. Okay, good. A very, very perfect example of it. So like I said you want to use your trend line to search for the overall trend. This is our overall trend. This is our overall trend. You can see it, right? And boom, a disrespect happened here, which is a break of structure. And I told you something here. I said the moment a break of structure happens, always wait for a retracement to make your confirmation. A retracement that will create a good support to make your buy confirmation. Let's go on the chart. You can see, like I said use the previous lower highs to also look at the break of structure. This was the previous lower high. You can see it. This was the previous lower high. Perfect. That was the previous lower high. You can see it, right? This is it. This was the previous lower high that happened right there, and this was the break of structure. So The next thing you want to wait for, like I said, this is just a perfect example. You want to wait for a retracement that will create a solid support. A retracement that will create a solid support, which was what happened right here. And this is it. Boom. It gives us a very good support. A very good support. I told you, I said sometimes it will break a little, but you see the structure that it's not on the range market. You can see it gave us a very good support right here, and the next thing it did was boom. Very simple strategy. Very simple strategy. Same thing I said here. I said it creates a break of structure. You use the overall trend line. The moment it gives a disrespect to the overall trend line, you look at the last lower highs, which gives the break of structure. You wait for a retracement that creates a strong support. This is it, and boom, to the upper side. That is it. Very simple. Very simple. Very simple. So you can see it right here. Exactly what the chart did. Exactly what the chart did. So another thing, if you want to place your trade, you can just target the 100 percentage of the previous. You can target the previous higher high, which is this. This is the previous higher high. You can do something of going long on it and using your TP, setting your TP at the previous higher high. You understand? Setting your TP at the previous higher high. So you want to make your entry in this support zone and set your TP in this previous high. And the reason why I said that is price can be very funny sometimes. You use this previous high to create a resistance and push it downward. So you get, so push it, sorry. This is your entry. This is your entry. This is your entry. Your entry is at the support area right here. What's wrong now? What's wrong with trading view? Your entry is at the support. Like I said, your entry is at the support right here. Your entry is at the support right here. You understand? So I don't know what's wrong with trading view. Your entry is at the support right here. Why are they not letting me to? Okay. I don't know what's wrong with, and we used. Okay, your entry is at the support right here, and set your TP in the previous higher high. You understand? Simple. Simple. A very good strategy. So if you find this helpful, kindly do well by following my account for more better videos and also subscribing to my channel. God bless you.